So we will see these topics. Okay, explain the planning of an assignment writing. Now, when you talk about planning of an assignment writing, or maybe steps involved in a research, these are something which we can like relate with how we would proceed with a certain thing, right? That is the same process what we can write. So planning of an assignment writing. So what is assignment? It's nothing but a task or a piece of work that is allocated. It may be as a part of course of study, or it might be as a part of some other activities also, that some assignment or a task is being assigned. From beginning of the learning process, students are given certain assignments to develop critical and analytical skills. If we talk about legal education, there also assignments are given, right? Maybe that you do research on these kind of cases relating to contract by minor. What is it? It is in order to develop critical thinking, in order to develop research skills, etc. So there are not many different purposes that assignment writing solves. In initial stages, that is in elementary school part, the complexity also would remain low. As we progress in college and then universities, the level of the complexity level would also increase, and the skills that it wants to develop, that also would be like more specific, right? That it wants to develop critical or analytical skills, it wants to develop your research abilities. All these things also would vary depending on at what stage the person is to whom assignment is given. Now, when we talk about the planning process of assignment writing, there would be a lot of different processes involved. First of all is the planning. Students need to complete and submit the assignment. Like there would always be a prescribed time frame within which we need to complete the assignment. Apart from the assignment, we might be having a lot many other things also. And to complete the assignment, there are a lot many different steps that we need to follow. So we need to have a proper planning to see how is it that we can complete it on time. Right? Even when we talk about our exams, once the timetable is out, we start planning that how is it that we can finish the course soon, right? Like one of you said that, okay, exam dates are out, so can we finish the course before 21st? What is that? It's nothing but part of your planning, right? You plan that, okay, if it's completed before 21st, then only I would get some time to maybe study and things like that. Same applies in case of assignment writing also. We would do the planning part. When is it? How is it? I need to complete a certain thing. Then analyzing the topic, whatever the topic is assigned or whatever the work is assigned in that particular assignment, we need to know that particular topic. Okay, so a basic understanding on the topic is also needed. How to do how to reach there, we need to know what are we expected to do and how is it that we would finally be able to achieve that, right? If there is something that, okay, we need to do research on these kind of cases, there might be we need to know what is the best way by which we can do that particular research, right? Maybe how is it that we need to submit it, what we need to do, all these things we need to know. Right, this is nothing but analyzing the topic. How is it that we would be able to cover this topic or complete this particular assignment that is being given? Then designing the structure. Once the topic is given, we know this is the assignment we need to complete in this certain time frame. We need to design it. What is it that we are actually going to write in that particular assignment? How is it we are going to submit it? Is it handwritten, printed? Will it include pictures? Would it include some diagrams, some charts, some statistics? How is it that we are going to do it? We need to have a design structure so that in that same direction we can proceed. Then, however, we have designed the entire thing, we need to find relevant information in order to complete that particular assignment. And for that, data collection becomes very much important. There are different ways of data collection as well. You might interview someone, you can go and visit the field, you may go and visit an NGO, you may go and meet a people who has practical experience, you might read some books, do online research. So many different ways we have. So that is nothing but finding information. We would collect the information and we would maybe dump it in one place. So finding the information and collecting everything might be, we have a lot of books and everything that we have collected from the library. Now is the time for writing, because there is a lot of information, a lot more than what we require. So from there, we need to see what information is relevant for us, what is not relevant, what all things we need to add, what all things we need to skip, that we would see. And from the collected information, we would actually start rewriting it. We would start preparing the assignment. It may include citations, like we said, discussed yesterday, footnotes, reference, bibliography, images, diagrams, tables, charts, maybe list of content, maybe list of cases, list of statutes, whatever is relevant, all those things we would add. And finally, once everything is done, once it is written, we would do some bits of editing if required, and we would proofread it. If some mistakes are there, any kind of corrections, all these things we would do. Usually you would also see when these kind of assignments are given, they would also mention that this is the font size you need to use, this much of border, this much of margins you need to leave. All these things we would ensure at the last point that everything is done properly, page numbering and all are done properly. So that is the final stage where we see that we have fulfilled all the guidelines that were been given along with the assignment. Okay. Hey, before we continue, I wanted to inform you about my live mentorship program for LLB students or law aspirants. Law subjects and law topics need detailed clarity. We get that with the help of cases, examples, and detailed explanation. It's definitely not possible to include everything in these short videos. If you find my videos easy to understand and you are looking for some professional help in preparing for your examination, you can join my live mentorship program. Here you will be getting exam tips, answer writing skills, detailed notes that you can refer for your examination, cases, examples, and in a very easy way topics will be explained. I have live classes going on for a lot of subjects as of now. To know more about it, you can drop me a message on this WhatsApp number. I'm also helping a lot of students in writing their assignments. If you need any such help or for any queries, any suggestions, you can drop me a message on this WhatsApp number. And now let's continue with our video.